Thank you for taking the time to talk to me today.
Sure, what can I do for you?
You know that I earned my FACMPE years ago, and it has been very good for my career. Many of my colleagues have moved on to earn their fellowship, and I feel as though I am falling behind.
Then you should go ahead and pursue the fellowship.
I know. It is just that I am terribly intimidated about writing a paper. I have been out of school for many years and was not excited about composing papers when I was in school.
Fortunately, the FACMPE provides many good resources to help you along the path. Have you kept up with your continuing education credits? You know that 50 hours of qualifying credit hours must be earned and submitted every 3 years.
Oh yes, that is easy for me since there are so many ways to earn continuing education credits. And I can satisfy the hours by listening rather than presenting. It is the presenting part that I do not like.
Well then, tell me what concerns you the most.
First, I do not know if I should compose 3 case studies or take the professional paper option.
Which do you find less intimidating? A case study is usually shorter than a professional paper, even though 3 case studies can be as long as a professional paper. Case studies usually involve practical and operational challenges in your medical practice. A professional paper tends to be more academic, addressing a broader issue, and usually follows a more typical research paper.
It sounds as though case studies are easier for someone like me.
That could be. However, you must realize that the process you use to write a case study is not that much different than the process used for a professional paper.
Okay, now I am confused. You have told me that case studies are different, and the same as professional papers.
Yes, I can see how it sounds that way. The research and organization required for the two can be similar. The biggest difference, other than length, is the type of topics chosen for cases and professional papers.
I am not with you yet. Can you give me some examples?
Yes, I can. I know that your practice just merged with another practice and you had to decide which electronic health record to retain. The decision process you used and the alternative you chose would make for a good case study. On the other hand, I know that you have an interest in the ACO model. You could write a professional paper researching the potential impact on private clinics by the ACO being formed by a local healthcare system.
Okay, I am beginning to understand. Do I use the same techniques for cases and professional papers?
Well, they are similar but use somewhat different terminology. For example, it is recommended for case studies that you evaluate alternatives using pro and con bullet points. And the sections of a case study are usually introduction, body, and conclusion. A professional paper is more consistent with the thesis. First you identify the problem, in either a problem statement, research question, or hypothesis. These are just fancy ways of telling the reader what the problem is all about. Next you summarize your review of the literature. The third part explains the methods you will use to conduct your research. The fourth section presents your results. And the final section is the conclusion with opportunities for further research.
Wow, the professional paper sounds like a lot of work.
It can be, depending on the depth and breadth of your research, and if you choose to use some sort of survey instrument like a questionnaire. With all of that in mind, the requirement is for 1 professional paper or 3 case studies. And 3 case studies can also require a good amount of effort.
Is there more I should know?
Well, yes. Sorry. There are 2 types of professional papers. There is the exploratory style that presents a thorough discussion of a management issue that you would like to learn more about through investigation and discussion, or the historical style that provides a presentation of the development and evolution of a healthcare management issue.
I sincerely feel that we have done all we can as cartoon characters. It is an appropriate time for us to leave so that the human certified members out there can begin some real dialogue.
That is a good idea because we are not real and would not be hired as managers even if we could obtain the impressive distinction of Fellow in the Medical Group Management Association, American College of Medical Practice Executives.
Thank you for your help. I will return to my virtual space now.
Okay, wait a minute, I will join you.